Ladies, keep an eye out, please. And if you don't have to go to a grocery store like Walmart or something like this in town without your husband, please don't do it. Please don't. We live in a crazy world today, y'all. And people are so crazy, man.
Welcome back, Motivation Nation. It is your host, Air Gordon. Listen, hey, this video is going to be a little bit different. This is about paying attention to your surroundings and having situational awareness. So, hey, let's get right off into this, guys. And I need you guys to leave your comments on what you have done in this particular situation.
Ladies, be careful. I'm walking to my truck after something I never in 100 years would have thought would have happened. I come to Walmart because my wife sent me some money from us selling our truck. I get to the money section. I'm just looking around because I'm waiting in line. There's a lady with 2 kids. I keep looking around. There's a guy, a Mexican guy, standing up against a pole. I'm steadily watching. He's got 2 of the ear things in his ear. So I'm just standing watching like I always do. Being in prison for all those years, you watch your surroundings at all times, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the guy. He ain't got a buggy. He don't have nothing. He's just standing there on his phone. I look down at his phone and he's recording. I look around at the lady with the kids and I look back at the dude and he's holding his phone up recording. He puts his finger on that thing on his ear and he's talking. The dude walks by like he's leaving out of Walmart. I see him come back. He done grabbed a buggy. Now he's walking back. He goes in front of the registers and takes a right. So now he's walking by looking at the bathroom at the lady with the 2 kids. I walk up to the lady and I said, "Ma'am, do you know that guy? Did you see that guy looking at you?" And she says, "No." "What do you mean?" I said, "The guy's watching you and he's recording." She said, "No, my mom's in the restroom. We just got in here." So I said, "You haven't walked around Walmart at all yet?" She's like, "No, we just walked in Walmart." I said, "Well, I just want to let you know that guy's watching you." I said, "I've got to get this money, but as soon as I get this money, I'll come find you. And I'll walk with you around Walmart till you finish." She said, "Okay, we're going to wait over here at the pharmacy." I said, "All right." So I asked the manager at the front desk. I didn't know if he might have been a secret shopper, right? In Walmarts, you have guys and women that walk around trying to catch people stealing. I asked the manager, I said, "Look," I said, "if this guy is a secret shopper, please tell me now." I said, "If not, we've got a situation on our hands." He said, "No, he's not a secret shopper." I said, "Well, let me tell you what happened." So I tell him what happened. About that time, he says, "Let me call so-and-so, let them know what's going on." Well, the lady with the kids done went and told somebody as well. Well, the guy walks past him again without the buggy. So he goes down, grabs another buggy, and walks past him again. So I get my money, and I meet him over there, and I walk with them to continue getting their stuff. They pay for.
Okay, let's stop right here. Okay, all right. Um, d- it's very good that he is being that observant, and this is uh, a I'm at a loss, kinda, because this basically the situational awareness, right? And so, like he said, it's a lady. He's in the money center. So people are already plotting and scamming already. That this is not a new thing that people are doing. And they're looking for people that are highly distracted. So what he's describing now is a lady with kids. So she's trying to take care of her business in the money center. Of course, the kids are going to be a bit of a distraction because that's what, they're kids, right? So they are innocent. They're not doing it on purpose. That's just kids. She has another family member that's in the restroom, and this guy is scoping them out because they look weak. She's distracted, and they look like potential victims. And it's a very sad thing that this is going on now, and I wholeheartedly believe every word that this guy is saying because we've seen the stories, we've heard the stories of things that are taking places in parking lots. And it's not just Walmart, things that are taking place all over at nightclubs, people sticking stuff on people's doors, they're touching them, they're falling out because it's poison. It's all kind of nefarious activities going on out here. And I know he said that him being in prison, he watches all the time. But people who also are law enforcement, people who are in certain lines of business, and in certain jobs, they're very observant. Now, me personally, I'm extremely observant. I watch my surroundings at all times because I always feel as though someone's always plotting something somewhere, somehow, right? So maybe that's a bit of paranoia. I don't know, but that's just the type of person that I am. So I'm saying, especially like he said, for women that are by themselves with kids or women that are by themselves with their elderly parents, you have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to look at everything. You have to try to look at everyone, and try to at least take in what your surroundings are, especially if you're somewhere like a money center. And I champion having something to protect yourself. And I'm not talking about a firearm because it's not always your best possible scenario, especially if you don't train with it. I'm saying things that can get people off of you very quickly. I'm talking about mace. I'm talking about small pocket knives. I'm talking about um, like things that can get people off of you in close quarters. Because let's face it, sometimes a firearm, if someone is too close to you, or you're trying to get in your car and someone is trying to attack you right then, as we've heard stories of on the news where people are trying to abduct people as they're getting in their car, you're going to need to get to something that you can just pull here and go right there. You understand what I'm saying? So the situational awareness, you have to be situationally aware. It's imperative based on what's going on in society right now. But let him finish. I'll give my closing remarks.
I walk them to their van. They get in the van, and all they can tell me is, "Thank you so much. Thank you so much." You never know who's watching you and who's watching. You never know the situation that's going on around you. But being a different person looking on the inside, you never know what might could happen in front of you. Always be watching when you come to places like this, because they'll snatch you up, they'll snatch your kids up, and you'll be gone and there's nothing you can do about it. So I hope that lady never has to worry about that again, her and her mom and them two babies. But I'm going to tell y'all something. If I'm ever around when something like that happens, that dude or whoever has had a bad day. Do you hear me? One thing I'm going to do is make sure that woman and them kids is took care of by all means necessary. I don't care what state I'm in. So if you plan on doing anything like that when I'm around, just know, by all means necessarily, I'm helping that woman and them kids. Ladies, keep an eye out, please. And if you don't have to go to a grocery store like Walmart or something like this in town without your husband, please don't do it. Please don't. We live in a crazy world today, y'all. And people are so crazy, man. They are, y'all. It's sad that you even have to do shit like that, right? But if you are that lady that sees this, you know, God puts us in places at right times for people that need us, right? And like I told you a while ago, God blesses me daily. He does. He wakes me up every day. blessed to see another day. So if you would, or that lady, or the mom, and that just happened, just know that God makes no mistakes on it. Okay? I hope y'all have an amazing day. God bless you, and I'll see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. He's right. I mean, I see nothing wrong with anything that he said. And those women are fortunate that he was there, keeping an eye on them, and watching them, because who knows what that individual was up to. Some people may say, "Hey, it could have been nothing, but it could have been something." And if it is something, then you're forced to have to react. And if you react too late, then it's going to be a problem. And so, um, that's good that he paid attention. That's good that he was watching, and that's good that he had those that lady and her mother's back. So guys, all I can say about this is you have to be cognizant. You have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to be situationally aware. That's a male, that's a female, that's young, that's old. Because make no mistakes, it's getting so crazy out here that they're even kidnapping men. As crazy as that sounds, as crazy as it sounds. But if you're outnumbered, you're outnumbered. I don't care what you know or how tough you are. If you're outnumbered, and it's the right amount of people, anybody can be in a bad predicament. And that's why I said you have to be constantly having things that can protect you from what's going on out there. But anyway, y'all jump down in the comments, man. Y'all stay safe. Get down in these comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. That's it for this video. See you guys on the next one. I'm out.